gets loud. No backing down when you're in this crowd. Built from pain, grip don't slip, all gas, no brakes. Into the pit, heartbeat pounding, no escape. Gloves, hands, don't move, hey. Break them down with the wrist and twist, hey. Mac Caliber, rise. Only the strong survive. Pins don't lie, make it quick. You either win or you get pinned. One clean hit, make it stick. Welcome to the Summer Kickoff. Who wants it? Thumbs, hands, don't.
All right, ladies and my apologies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Collaborate and Pull Together, the podcast where we highlight all things positive on and off the table. And a big shout out to our sponsor, Send It On Fights, for making this channel even better than it ever was. Tonight we have a special episode. Joining us, we have none other than surprise guest, Natty Bros, Caleb. We got the main event from the Summer Kickoff 6, Cire, the legend, coming from the mountains, down from the mountains to face off against Paul Cruz Cruz here, the King of New York on Long Island. Thank you, gentlemen, all of you guys for coming on. Thank you for anybody who's watching, just tuning in. It's an absolute honor and privilege to have you guys on the screen with me.
What's happening, Dave?
Thanks for
What's up,
having
guys?
So, gentlemen, it's a fine Thursday evening. How is everybody doing?
It's another day. Another day's a good day.
I'll agree to that. I'm up since yesterday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Worked my hitch last night. Drove home from Utah last night. Got back about noon. No sleep, so staying up until tonight so I can get some night rest.
There you go. I mean, I think Paul, you're pretty familiar with that kind of work schedule, working on the trains.
I'm in right now. I'm here till 6 a.m.
Ooh.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's why I pushed
I
this
do
a
not
little
envy your
later.
work schedule.
Yeah, I get in at 8, but I leave my house at 5:45.
Ooh.
Got a nice commute.
Yeah,
Do you train in or do you drive in?
I train in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't afford the fuel.
Amen. I don't have that luxury.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half on a train, roughly, plus 20 minutes to the train station, or I can drive in and get here in an hour and a half, which is a little better, but then I got to fill up with fuel and I got to stay awake. I'll fall asleep on the train. I don't care. Set my alarm to wake up when I need to be.
Facts. That's awesome. What do you do? Are you engineer or what?
Signal, switches, track circuit, speed control, basically everything that governs the trains without being on them.
That's pretty cool. Union?
Yeah, it's a BRS. We're on strike a week ago. Finally got a contract that we're basically out of.
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah,
No money hurts.
yeah. Even if it was 3 days of strike, it's painful.
Yeah.
My job doesn't let us strike out, so I don't even know what that's like to be on that, delivering end of that. Couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
Me neither. Never had to do it ever before.
Oh,
It's not like I had a choice.
Strike?
Yeah. I've been here. I'm going on my 10th year at the railroad, but before this, I was a truck driver. A private company, did sewer drain excavation, stuff like that.
Okay.
And I've always done home improvements. Besides that on the side since I was a kid.
That's what your boy does, right? House remodels.
Which
Tyler?
Oh, Tyler does demo and junk removal.
I just saw a Facebook post. It's the only reason why it was fresh.
Yeah, every time he posts something, I share it, try and get the word out, get him some more business, keep him moving.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's got an enclosed trailer. He's got the 16-foot open trailer, a 10-foot open trailer, and a pickup. So he's running.
He's doing good.
Hustling, definitely hustling.
That's the key. He's got to keep working. So
yeah, idle hands are devil's playground, as I always say. So
no, he's never idle. His brain doesn't shut off. He's
I can
always
Good.
yeah, he's always thinking and trying to figure stuff out. I mean, I'm the same way. My brain doesn't stop thinking, and when I stop thinking, I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Looking forward to not thinking.
What is that? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
You guys ever hear of something called float therapy?
Float.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Float,
recommended to me.
Salt?
it's like it's a Epsom salt bath.
Salt
It's
bath.
got sensory deprivation. It's the only place that I can actually shut down. I would thought that my first time in it that I was just going to be overthinking life's problems, but within I assume because there's no clock in there, and there's all darkness, complete no
I fell
sound.
asleep.
I pretty much thought I was asleep, but it really wasn't. It was like a trance-like state. It was bizarre sensation. I got to tell you. And then I hear these birds chirping. I was like, what was that? 15 minutes? And they're like, no, like you were in there for 90 minutes. And I was like, holy shit. I felt rested. I didn't have any nagging, annoying thoughts in my brain. I was actually able to shut down for a little while, like a mini vacation, if you may.
Yeah, I don't remember my dreams either. So when I sleep hard because I'm sleep deprived.
Feel that.
You really benefit from that, man.
I put my machine on, I'm out like a light.
You CPAP or what?
Yeah, I've been on it since I was 330 pounds, and then I just won't come off of it because I don't want to. I feel like I get a better sleep on it, even if it is like 4 hours or 5 hours. It's better than it's deep sleep.
I'd have never thought you were on a CPAP, but at 330, I mean, my biggest was 476, and we did a sleep test. I was not apneiatic or anything else, and they wouldn't recommend one, and that being that big. So
that's crazy. You would think for certain being that big.
Yeah, no, 270 right now, 273 this morning, and no, I feel great.
Yeah, you
Don't
look
snore
great,
anymore.
man.
The wife loves it.
Yeah, my wife. That's what started it all. And then my wife realized I was like going and waking up. I started scaring her. And they did it they sent me something in the mail. I did it at home, put it on myself.
Oh, really?
And before I could even next day, before I could even get it back to the post office to mail it out, they called me.
Damn.
And told me I had sleep apnea, that I stopped breathing X amount of times, and it was kind of creepy how they were able to monitor me, remotely like that from the device they gave me.
That is weird. Technology is amazing.
Wi-Fi or whatever, or what?
What was that? I don't know. I didn't have to connect it to anything.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's just if it had like a cellular signal on it or something, whatever.
Whatever.
I
figured it out.
I was within a week. I had a machine at my house.
That's awesome.
Been sleeping ever since.
That's good that they had that rapid response, but it's still a little freaky how quickly they were able to monitor that situation and respond. I mean, it's good, but still creepy as all hell.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about everything. You sit there and with your phone, and you talk about anything you want. Next thing you know, the thing's popping up with your ads. We had one of my friends. We had his. I didn't have Prime at the time, so he was using his Prime from my Alexa. So, and we just started talking. We were listening to music, sitting in the kitchen, and we were just talking. So we started you know what? Let's just say random shit and unplug it and not say anything and see if he says something. So we were talking about double-sided dildos and samurai swords. Random. They're just whatever. And then unplugged it. I see him a week later. He's like, bro, it's the weirdest thing. All this stuff keeps popping up on my phone. I'm like, because it was listening to him, and he was logged into his account, on his phone, and all of a sudden he was getting samurai swords and all these adult stuff. And we were laughing hysterical. It was great.
My Alexa's not safe around you. Keep that in mind.
Your what?
Keep your Alexa's at home.
Not safe around you.
No, I don't have one Alexa in my house anymore.
Yeah, no, we have them for the kids. They're the alarm clocks to wake them up, so it's kind of nice that way. But the robot's not connected outside of the voice. It's all done through the app. But
it's interesting you guys say that now. Now I understand all my ads that I get because the Alexa we have is here in the garage in the pit. So the arm wrestling practice, it makes perfect sense now.
Yeah.
Well, if you're just sitting there and out of nowhere the ring starts lighting up certain colors, it means it's listening.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Randomly, you could be sitting there, and I don't remember. I think it was orange or green or something. It's normally blue. It just lights up.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, if someone else is logged into your Amazon account or however it works, I don't know, but they can drop in and listen to your conversation through the
Yes.
Alexa.
Yeah.
That I know. That I
That's
know.
crazy.
I scared the living shit out of my son the other day with that because I sent him to the garage to come grab something. And then I said, no, it's to your other left. And he was like, what? He jumped, screamed through what he had in his hands.
Yeah, I don't know about talk. I didn't know you could talk through it. I know you can.
Oh yeah, you could it's like
listen
a
through
two-way. It's like a phone call almost. It's pretty intense, pretty cool though. Especially when you, I mean, the kid's 11, so of course he's gonna spook.
No, which is good because the woman could be like, "Yo, get your ass in the house. Enough's enough."
Yeah.
She doesn't have to go get you.
Yeah.
Get out of the garage. It's time for family time.
Stop working out. Stop fixing shit.
Yeah, that's me. Are you almost done working on your truck?
So when it comes to cybersecurity and like technology, I think we have an actual expert. Correct me if I'm wrong, Caleb. Is that one of the things that you do?
Yeah, so I'm in the Air National Guard, which I don't really talk about a lot. And my job there is cyber systems operations. And then on the outside, I also work in IT.
Nice. My wife is a cybersecurity consultant, so she works from home.
Yeah, I work hybrid, so I'm at home pretty much like
Nice.
3-4 days a week.
Your wife and Caleb can both do what I can, because that's where I'm like I lack big time. I can't even remember to set up my phone to take a video when I'm working out. It's like one every month. I'm like I'm in the gym 6 days a week.
I noticed the frequency. I've been looking for the numbers, but I can't find them.
Yeah.
So we got coming up in 9 days. Is it 9 days? Yeah, it's 9 days right now.
Yes, sir.
We got Summer Kickoff. We got 19 super matches that are occurring. 30. I think we have 30 athletes with 19 super matches, which I'm not sure how that math worked out, but
because you have one person pulling
both
two
arms,
different matches, both arms. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So with
I did the
that
math already.
Oh, yeah. Math is not my strong suit. No.
It's one of mine.
Never was, and it probably never will be. And not to segue too much, my son asked me about if I knew what the quadratic equation. I was like, "Fuck that shit. Ask your mother."
Yeah. How do you spell something? Ex-mom. How do you fit
Something?
something?
That's me. Yeah. So, but next Friday we have on Thursday even a couple people coming up from Puerto Rico, coming from Colorado. We got people coming down from New England, and they're gonna be coming here for early weigh-ins. We got a little mini press conference that's going to be occurring. For any of the athletes that can show up, it's not required, so we're not going to probably have everybody, but we'll try to have as many as we can. Early weigh-ins is from 5 to 8 at my house here at the pit. And then next day is Saturday from 10 to 12 is going to be weigh-ins. Super matches will start at 11:30 a.m. sharp. We got an opening match, which I'm excited about, and the promo video was freaking awesome. If you guys hadn't seen it, check out.
Is that where Ray and Batman?
Yes, it's Batman.
Yeah.
Yep, Mark Haggett, Batman versus Ray Romanowski. They're the opening match. I don't know. That video gives me chills for the whole entire event. I think it set the mood for the entire match. We got somebody who happens to know Batman very well, Caleb, which I'm really happy that you're on here tonight with us. So where do you think this match is going to go? Because I know you know both these gentlemen fairly well.
Yeah, I don't know Ray too well. Like I mostly have seen him as a ref, but I know he's been pulling a lot and been pulling well lately. Mark has been on a losing streak. He's taken a couple of tough losses lately, but I think that's going to motivate him. I think he is the favorite. I think he is going to take Ray's hand, and I'd be surprised if he lost, but Ray's arm could be too much for him.
Do you think he's going to take Ray's hand? Whoa, that's because I mean I've seen Mark, but I've never arm wrestled Mark. I've arm wrestled Ray, and Ray's hand is pretty strong, especially if he gets it in the strap too. His hand connection's up there. That's going to be impressive to see. I mean, Paul, you're familiar with both these gentlemen, aren't you?
I don't know Batman. I don't know him like as far as arm wrestling wise. I know him from here and there. That's about it.
Okay, fair enough. And I know, so
I know,
you probably
I know
Ray.
Ray since I know Ray. I started when I started. I met Ray. When I first, I think it was like the first Keystone or whatever. I met Ray. Where I got my teeth kicked in.
How long ago was that? How long you been pulling?
Just about 8 years now.
Okay. So I would say young
Yeah.
like me. I've been pulling for 4.
Yeah.
So
I've been pretty so 2018. I started working at the railroad in 2017. I met my friend Rich. He got me into it. I did like a Big Apple grapple and like 2 little things within like a few months of each other. And I'm like, dude, I'm 40 years old. I don't need any of this. And I was like, I'm done. I'm like, whatever. So like a year. So it was that was it. That was the extent of me arm wrestling. I'm like, I never thought I would do it again. And then my friend Eric, hold on, my lights went off in the room. And then my friend Eric, who's where I train, besides in Long Island, he's like, dude, there's a tournament 20 minutes from your house right in Patchogue. You got to do it. I'm like, bro, I haven't done nothing. I'm focusing on work. And he's like, no, you got to come. You got to come. So it was December of 2019. I went and I did a small local tournament, and I beat every single person in the place, both arms. And I met Steve Black, and Steve said to me, he's like, you can't teach what you have. We could just teach you what to do with it. He's like, you're stupid if you don't do it. You have the tools. So that pondered on me, and my wife's like, do you like it? I'm like, yeah, I love it. It's fun. But, see how I feel tomorrow after arm wrestling and this, with the pains and stuff. And then after that, I kind of pondered it, and I was like, you know what? Let's screw it. Let's do it. And then I just started training and training and training. So technically,
you officially 2019 then?
Toward December of 2019.
Okay.
Wow.
So I don't even know what the math is on that.
Well,
Mr. Mathematician,
I was
come on,
joking.
man.
I was like, you guys didn't catch on that?
Wait a minute. You know numbers.
I put simple math in front of Dan to see if he could answer it. He just deflected it towards me. That's all.
Exactly. Listen. I know where my weaknesses are. Okay, I'll be the first to admit them.
So I say like 8 years since the day the first, when I started, but it's really technically probably less.
But you were 4, so you're 40.
I'm going to be 49.
49. So yeah, we started around the same. I started at 38.
Yeah.
And I'm 42. So I think it's an old man sport.
Youngster.
Yeah. But baby.
You guys are old. Wow.
Yeah. How young are you, Caleb?
I turned 22 in January.
He's younger than my oldest son. He's
younger than my oldest daughter.
Yeah. I have my kids are 18, 20, and 25. And then I have an 11-month-old grandson.
It's good for me, though, because that means I can be good at arm wrestling someday.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, one day it'll click.
You're ahead of the game right now. Starting with the amount of time under your belt. I'm about to turn 40, and I got 6 years in. So you're definitely ahead of the game.
That's awesome.
Could you imagine if I started at 20s? Yeah, I got 3 boys. I shut it down right after that one.
I shut mine down after the 6th, and then the wife convinced me to undo it.
You're out of your damn mind. God bless, man. God only gives you what you can handle, man.
That's a fact. So we got 23, 16, 11, 10, 9, and 6.
You couldn't fucking pull out of the driveway, man. Bro.
Are you trying to build their own football team, bro?
I'm trying to have an arm wrestler for every class on both sides.
I mean,
he's got a freaking. I couldn't imagine feeding them.
That's probably the most expensive monthly bill next to the mortgage.
I was going to say that'd be more than the mortgage.
My boys were younger, it was about equal.
Yeah, fair. And now they're old enough to feed themselves.
Yes, sir. And now what they want to eat is more expensive too.
Hey, you established the palate, man. That's your fault.
Yeah, we went to have hibachi the other night with 9 of us.
Yeah, that was pretty penny.
Oh my god!
And only one of us got rolls. Like it was like nope, strict hibachi, and it was still almost $500.
One of my trading partners in the group chat just complained about going to Chipotle for 1.5 people, so him and his daughter. It was $40 just for the 2 of them.
Should have went to Wendy's and got a biggie bag. I mean, come on.
Be thrifty, especially these times right now.
It is so much cheaper to eat like shit.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah,
body
unfortunately.
That's where I think the world goes wrong with obesity. I feel like it's too easy to get fat food for free for cheap. It's a quarter of the price.
Yeah. No, we buy
Unless
Just
you
like
make
you said.
we buy full
What?
cows. We don't mess around. Like when we go out to eat, it's too stupid. $500 to feed everybody. We 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it. So we buy full cow and get our.
Oh, you
chicken
butcher your whole shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You butcher it yourself. Or you have it. You buy the cow and
we
have
have
the
a meat
butcher
locker.
chicken.
We use a meat locker.
That's nice.
So yeah.
Nice.
Cryovac everything up and seal it right. This room I'm in has a motion light, and if I don't move too much, it keeps going.
Just keep doing your.
Just keep in. So yeah, normally I go into one of the connexes on the side of the tracks, and my friend's like, "Dude, there's a conference room upstairs that nobody ever uses." And I walked in, and I'm like, "Oh, this is nice. Got a good, comfy chair. I'm good with this."
Yeah, you look like you're rocking the business life right there.
Yeah, bro. Feet are up. I'm chilling back. I
Real
can
quick,
only see the like top of my hat.
Yeah,
I want to shout out the chat right now. We got the Drew24. What's up? Steve West, Jeremy Parker, No Team Arm Wrestling League from Puerto Rico. Can't wait to have you join us. We got Yusuf, the goofiest of all time, in the chat. We got that adorable doggo on the screen. We got Andrew Thomas, A-Train, Scott Evans. What's up? Aiden LeMay.
Big Scott.
What's up? Wow. And so Scott had 7 kids. Took 9 of us to the Bahamas. I'm just broke still since. Listen. I got one and done, and I'm like, I'm good. So you guys are gluttons for punishment.
She cut you off. She won't even let you get on top of her anymore.
No, the one was a handful enough. You met the little guy. He's got enough personality for 5. So
fine. Count your blessings with that one.
Oh, I most certainly do. Well, not yet, Caleb. You're free of children just yet, right?
I hope so.
That he knows of.
That he knows of. Yeah, that he knows of.
Who knows? I still might have a 30-year-old fucking walk up one day and be like, "Hey, you're my dad."
That's a fear. That's a real fear.
Arm wrestling meets the Murray Show.
Behind the scenes of arm wrestler life. What the?
hey, Maury, I think I got a really cool episode for you to air on.
Whatever, as long as we get radio play, it's all good.
Hey, as long as we bring an arm wrestling table, we're good to go.
Yeah. We don't need a table. Last time I was gripped up with Cire, it was at a bar on a friggin'.
That's right, Atlantic City.
Yeah, you were there. You were filming it. You were watching filming everything.
Yeah, whooped my ass. Ain't no shame in that. I was 4 months out from distal bicep surgery.
Yeah, and I'm like, take it easy. Don't. I was so worried about you hurting yourself, man. I was like, no. You're like, just let me grip up. Just let me come on. I'm like, all right, we'll do both arms. All right, whatever.
He was nice. He's like, I'll hold your hand.
Just an old man that likes.
The first time I met Paul, I actually didn't really know who you were because I was still pretty new. It was at
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah. And
that's where that's where the event is next week. This weekend.
Yeah,
that's Saturday.
Right. And I saw you and I was like, who's this guy? He's huge. And then the afterwards, you were just sitting there like this with everyone. I was like, I asked someone, I was like, who is this guy? And then I found out who you were and you were ranked. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm just an old man at a bar.
Nah, you're a bad dude.
Massive hand.
Yeah,
massive hand. Yeah, that's the thing that I could be wrong, and you guys would remember better than me. But I'd say your hands are pretty similar in size.
His hand was definitely thicker than mine.
Yeah.
But like for lengthwise,
I think my hand might be a little bit taller. His hand's a little fatter.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the match between you guys, man.
How is the length of your hand compared to Brian's?
They're the same size.
Yeah, so we're there. Brian was grabbing. We put my hands together. Brian was grabbing my wrist to pull it down to make his hand look bigger. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Hey,
I got a picture of him grabbing my wrist and pulling my hand.
No comment on the bubble lens. No comment on the bubble lens.
The camera tells no lies.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's larger than life, and that's no exaggeration.
He made me look like a fucking little baby.
Me too.
He looks great too on the pictures I've been seeing him.
His recon.
He's on a mission.
Real well. Yeah, he's real lean.
The best memory that I think I have was I approached him and said, "Hey, can I do a pull up off your arm?" He looked at me like I was crazy, and I'm like, "What? You never had that question?" Because I've had an arm hang, but I just arm wrestled Eddie Hall. What do you think?
He should have let you
That was,
do it.
that was
He
a
didn't
fun
Right?
waste
I
the
was
weekend.
like,
energy.
listen, I'm only 176 pounds. Like, I've seen you curl more than that one arm. Like, what the hell? Well,
Problem
so we
is
got a question for both of you
you'd
guys.
have to lock your little baby hands around together because you couldn't hold on
Yeah,
because
it
your
was
baby
that
hand
tree
wouldn't
trunk.
I
fit.
need like a strap to wrap around it.
You'd need and you'd still be like this.
What's hysterical is you're not wrong.
Yeah. That's my my
um,
ongoing joke with Dan since day one. Take my strong hand, child.
the little hand.
Little but mighty, right?
That's
It's
it.
just a little hand. Don't be afraid of it. Nobody needs to be afraid of the little
It
thing.
is. It is a little bit mighty hand. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Got
Put in
Andrew
work.
Thomas in the chat with a question for both of you guys. What do you guys believe is that your best arm wrestling strength? Your hand control, back pressure, side pressure. What's your strongest weapon?
I would say my hand control. See, now I got to use my hand control to turn the lights back on.
There you go.
The Midas touch is just that.
Yeah, I don't even know what a sensor is, and I'm like sitting against the wall. So,
I
but
would say mine is hand and up pressure.
Okay, nice. Yeah, guys, if whoever's watching, if you have questions for these gentlemen, even
let's
also
do
for
it.
Caleb, please feel free to ask away. It is to be an interactive show, so all right.
I didn't know it was one of those shows.
Screen the questions first.
I have a
If they're
question for
appropriate,
Mr.
if they're
Sarai.
appropriate, okay. If they're, we do censor some things in this channel, not too
I
many.
mean, we're just dumb arm wrestlers. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Caleb. You had a question?
Yeah, for Mr. Sarai. So Jeremy Parker is in the chat. I know we got a lot of stuff to June 6th. You pulled him, right?
Yeah, we pulled left-handed. We were gonna have a right-handed match. I'm actually looking forward to watching him pull Auden. I've also pulled Auden. Um, I think Jeremy has this personally. The team is all backing him. Um, super strong kid, really dedicated, and in my opinion, he's approaching his lifts in the right way. He's not worried about the aesthetics and getting massive. He's just reinforcing his ligaments, reinforcing the tendons, getting his bone position in play. So he's got a pretty nasty King's move, which that's kind of what Auden's known for. Auden's been working on his hit and side pressure, but I think that Jeremy has him licked personally.
I personally think that Auden's definitely the underdog. I mean, just by size and strength comparison.
Yeah.
Like,
Auden's not that small.
No, he's not a little
well,
dude.
he was 220.
I
He
just
was
saw him at the
220.
Arnold's. He's a decent sized kid.
Yeah, he's
I
at
know he is.
240
Like,
right now, 250. He's
I
not
know
he's
he's
not
bulking
small.
up for it,
Yeah.
but still,
Well,
it's a tough call.
here's the question because I saw in person. I saw Jeremy gas out against um, Logan
Logan. Yeah.
at Monster Factory, right? Will Auden's gas tank be bigger than Jeremy's?
I don't think
Absolutely.
that Jeremy gassed out. I think Jeremy got an injury, he re-aggravated an injury and had
Oh
to
yeah.
fight on instinct. Yeah, it's a personal opinion. But
Okay.
and I'm not speaking for him, it's just what I watched. And in that situation, I was actually hollering out for Logan because I thought that Jeremy was going to just absolutely dog walk Logan. So which ultimately helped Logan get that victory. Um, Logan's a strong kid, real smart. His right's come a long way. His left is insane. If they run that back, I give that to Jeremy on the right. On the left, I don't think. I think Logan is kind of the future in super heavyweights for the left. He's got work to do. He's only 2 years in, but what I
He's
felt in that
very
case,
well.
yeah, strong.
So
Speaking of left hand, did you guys see what happened with Marcio Barbosa and Nick Stone?
Yeah, crazy.
Marcio's left is looking pretty insane right now too.
Yeah, and
yeah,
I know what Nick's left feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
that was a very impressive match right there on Marcio.
Marcio's
Like
a
I was surprised.
twitchy, powerful dude. I think that people underestimate the way he pulls. He moves so much. like dynamically. He's just a lot of little pops, and he's moving, and he's attacking different angles. I think my favorite match was him and Wallace Dilly right hand at the Mac Underground, and that's another dude who's on an up and coming. So I know he lost to Rickard Borman, but I think that was a Styles issue.
Yeah, Styles make a match. Rickard also came in stronger than I think that he's ever been at that time. Real quick for you, sir, Andrew wants to know: are you a top roller or a hooker?
And a presser. All three.
Okay. So
I've got a king's move that everybody kind of knows, but if I can get hand control where I want it, I've got a nasty hit pretty fast. Outside of that, I'm not a defensive puller. Was the first 2 years that I pulled, but it took that amount of time to get confident to just send it. So I think the only loss I've had right-handed was just Derek Smith, and that was an IQ thing. And I think I've pretty much shored that up. So,
the guys you train with, Paul, I already know who you train with, so it's an unfair question for me to ask. But for the audience who doesn't know, what has been the number one goal leading up to this specific match?
Still the same for me, to not get hurt.
That's
to
fair.
be able to pull Cire at the best I can. Unfortunate that I'm pulling Saturday and not going to be able to have a full up. I'm going to be a little depleted. I'm not going to be 100% for Cire, which I apologize about. But I'm still going to give him everything I have, and I'm hoping next weekend I could just fucking walk the dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sending the goodwill towards you. I hope you walk through everybody there without any CNS burn.
Anything. Yeah. I'm putting my left down for the first time. I did a practice at Dan's house with Bob. A little bit, a little more intense than I normally do with a practice. But I hurt my left at the Arnold's with I'm brain farting. Bryce Meadows did a flop, like a friggin' flop press to get like a flop to get out, and he hit really fast. He's really fast, and I went to get out, and it pops up. I felt like electricity run through my arm, and I couldn't recover. I pulled another match after it, and the person I went right through, I couldn't go through. Couldn't even hold him. I was like, no, it was too much pain.
That's shitty. Yeah,
my left is I call it the peg hand. I try and have fun, but
yeah,
my right's always been
party on.
Pretty solid. Yeah. It's I'm at a tournament and it has left. I didn't pull lefty at the Arnold at Winter Blast. I shelved it, and I still shelved it. I put it on the table twice. I'm gonna do just my weight class, just do the 242s next weekend on my left, and see if it holds up. If it doesn't feel good, I'll just lay down. It's not worth injury. And then my right, I'm just gonna lock and load and fucking explode. Lock, load, and explode. I like that. It just came out, and I didn't even. It just
that you got to put that on a shirt.
Cruise control.
That's it.
Lock, load,
cruise control. That's it. I'm gonna have Chris make me a fucking song about it.
And you got to put it on a shirt, man.
Lock, load, cruise control, lock, load, and ready to explode. Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta make.
I like it. So
I just got a new catchphrase.
I want you guys to see some of the awards that we got coming your way. Whoever wins, I know, Paul. Both of you guys, these big boys, are going to complain about the size because your hands are too big. But
I already said something to him. He's like, "What would you do different?" I'm like, "Make it bigger." I said, "Bigger is always better."
Facts.
But so we got these custom awards from Grip Deck for Summer Kickoff.
Oh yeah.
It says Grip Deck Tools, and it says Mac right there in the mouth. These are actually made specifically for the event from him. And just so you guys can see how versatile this thing is, it's got a hole on the side of it. You can put it on a bracket. I got the Grip Deck Monster bracket, but you can put it on actually any bracket. The bigger hole is the one you can do. It's a little more in the hands. This one's all a bit more offset.
That arm is that 3D printed metal and forest or?
Yeah, that's carbon fiber and forest. And the cool thing about this that I happen to love the most is that when you're gripping up on it, as you can see, the pressure it's putting on my hand, it really just wants to rip my hand open. Like, I think that's one of the best pieces of it.
That's
This
actually a
one,
great thing that a lot of people don't train. So did you have, I'm sorry to cut you off.
yeah,
You ever take a regular gripper, and you close it, you could say the Captain Crunch 3. Most people can't close it, or 3 or 2 or whatever. And you close it this way. You're like, yeah, close it. Then you take it, one that's half the strength, and cup your wrist and try and close it. It's like 1,000 pounds. With that, it gives you that same effect as you're loading your wrist up. You're trying to squeeze your hand too. So that's like a double whammy. That's actually really nice.
it's a really awesome design. Big shout out to Zach for it. The other cool thing about it, so they come with spacers so they don't slide too much on the bracket. But the bracket that he has, as I launch it off, you can actually take it off very easy. It's not unscrewed. I don't know if you guys have the handles that you have to unscrew it. You can lose that freaking screw and it's gone forever type of deal. This thing just pops right in, snaps into place, and you're good to go.
That's actually
And
great design.
really great design by way of Zach Surgeon. I happen to say it's one of my favorite handles that I use because I could swap out the handle. I have about 5 different handles from him. Swap it out for working different things fairly quickly because you set up, your workout day. I have probably about 6 different handles that I want to use, and then I gotta unhook it, change it up, unscrew it, whatever. It takes me like 6 extra minutes just for setup and breakdown time. Whereas this, only a few moments, as long as I don't lose to pieces.
Yeah. I gotta also have a new handle I got from Billy Ortega for Combat Sport. The V handle. I don't know if you saw the video I put up. But the rollers on it are like 2.5 inches. They're like massive, which really works your fingers in your hand, and it's dimpled, so it kind of sticks into your fingers. So there we go again, waving. All right, that even that would fit on his handle, and you can do both your hands crimping and pulling with that handle because it's a 2-pin handle, and he also sells different rollers and stuff like that. But the grip deck where you can actually not just roll, but roll and cup and pull might actually be a
great tool.
Yeah.
Definitely would be a great tool for both hands. One of the things that I learned, pulling against Jake Houston over at the Monster Factory was this motion was kind of weak on me. And, Paul, you can attest to it most recently. That motion didn't necessarily feel as weak anymore because that's what I've been training exclusively.
Personally, when I gripped up with you, your lock got better. I don't know about your actual drag pressure, but when you had your elbow in, your lat lock.
I wasn't getting pulled open. Yeah,
that felt strong. I didn't like pull you open. I was just we're different levels, but your lock felt really, really good. So I didn't stretch you out and then let you see you drag back. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel it. But I know your locks felt good.
Fair point. So every Supermatch winner will be winning one of these. In addition to winning one of those, they will be taking home.
Was it just the handle, or was it that other piece too?
Oh no, it's just the handle, not the bracket as well.
Oh, come on now. Tease.
That's what I was like. I was like, you got to clarify that because I was like, one of those the brackets. I'm like, that's nice.
The bracket you got to purchase. It's not terribly expensive. It's like $35 from Zach on gripdeckgriptools.com. So
not bad. That's
not a bad deal in any way or form. It's not that expensive. And
he's not able to make it, right?
No, because he's going to be going to East First West.
Oh, gotcha.
So he was planning on it, but then he had that opportunity. So we understand that. So we wish him the best with that.
Absolutely. And hopefully he has a back. Why is this light shutting off so fast?
But I'm grateful that he was able to still provide us with the custom awards that you guys are going to be able to take advantage of, because this is really cool, in my opinion. And they actually even look gold, to be honest. Like they have a little shine to them type of deal.
Yeah,
like when you guys see them in person, there's a little glimmer to them, which is kind of cool.
Now, was the one Mike Hawk had, like one of his first?
Yes, I actually happen to have one of them.
Yeah, because I remember Mike walking around. What was the king of the table with it? And he was just like, I kept adding rubber bands to see if I could crush it. And he ran out of rubber bands. He was trying to get me not to be able to close it. Yeah, that's it. That's the one Mike Hawks had.
Yeah, it was my first one that I got.
He had like extra rubber bands, and he kept just adding rubber bands. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be able to close out all the rubber bands." I'm like, "Load it up, buddy."
Yeah, it's definitely cool to use that. But I think he just recently, those are the older bands. I would love to see you on the new bands he has because they're actually triple the resistance.
That's great.
So because he's listening, to everything we tell him. He's making
He's all over it.
suggestions. So he's
doing
growing the
great.
brand. But in addition to the grip deck, grip tools, and also check them out online, gripdeckgriptools.com. We got custom award that is a light up LED sign. It can stand freely, or you can hang it up on the wall. So that's going to be something that the super match winners will be receiving. For that, and that's it for the super matches, with the exception of one more. But wait, there's more.
I knew that was coming. It's just a matter of time.
And hit the sound right too.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, not every super match winner will win. Only every super match winner will be eligible to win a $250 check to go towards their next MAC expenses. So if they win their match, if you gentlemen, one of you gentlemen wins your match, you will get to go to MAC, and this will help you out big time.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Two people will be able to go, take advantage of that. And then we had the no elimination tournament afterwards.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, exactly. Can you explain how it's a no elimination? What is that?
So no elimination is just a fancy word for a round robin. And the round robin essentially is a non-pre-registered round robin. And if we have 8 or more people in a bracket, we will divvy up into 2 separate brackets. And then the people who have the first will fight off for first and second. And the people who have second will fight off for third place.
Well, how does the round robin work? Some people run it differently.
So pretty much you're going to pull everyone in your weight class. And so therefore that's no elimination at that point. So whoever has the most cleanest pins, wins that bracket. So what that means is no fouls on you whatsoever. So let's say you pin Cire and you have 0 fouls, you walk away with 5 points. If you pin Cire with a flash pin, you walk away with 7 points. But now, let's say you pin him, but you also had 2 fouls. You actually have -2 points to whatever your end score was. So you can
I got
actually.
you. So if I had two fouls, like say 2 false starts or whatever,
Yeah.
and then I flash pin, so then instead of 7, I get 5.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're not keeping track of the points, I hope, right?
Oh, we are keeping track.
No, I said you personally.
Oh no, I'm not. No, because that's second math. Are you kidding me? No, it's the ref's job. The ref is going to be telling them like 7, or whatever it is. Ray Romanowski has 7 points type of deal, and so that will be how we track that. Now, similar, nice cruise control, I like that. Similarly to last year, we'll get to the individual awards in a moment, but I'm also having a custom-made team award made by UAP Customs. So big shout out to them over down in Carolinas. That's TJ and Christina Chilemak. I can never pronounce their name. But they're over by the Camel City guys. Those guys are in there. They made the awards last year, but they're making this one again. And then we got the MAC medals. So I don't have all of them with me because this is the one that I actually won, but they will be standard MAC medals for the first, second, and third places. And then for both super match awards and tournament for match of the night, because I don't like just sitting there saying, oh, this is the only singular match of the night. I don't like to sit there and say, this is the match of the night for the super matches, and this is one for the tournament. Each person will be receiving one of these custom hands.
The mighty hand.
So this hand literally looks like it's like gnarly. It's like torn up as to shreds type of deal. It's because you survived.
Looks like it's coming out of a grave.
Yeah, pretty much. Like a zombie hand almost. Like you survived, and you made it. So
You should have made it like Matt Matt's hand. It was pretty much like that anyway.
yeah,
A little
kind
more
of looks a little bit
bent
like that. I did it last year and it was well received, so I decided that I'm going to keep sticking with it. It's something that I like and I thoroughly enjoy. And then the last award is the overall award. Cire, you might have a hard time bringing this back home. It is 11 pounds, or 12
It's
pounds
definitely
rather,
cool.
and it is good for the overall. So the overall is going to include from heavy to light overall winners of each class, but not just pros. I'm doing it with a twist, kind of like the olden days. I'm going to actually do heavy to light first for the pros, and then after they run that, it's going to be heavy to light with the amateurs. The amateur division is going to have an opportunity to win this as well. Now, an amateur might be able to walk away with this because there might be, more pros in the pro classes, right? That burn each other out tremendously, and they may not have the stamina. Because I've been beaten by it.
So if you have a heavyweight and a superweight goes down his class, then he's got to start back up at the super heavyweight in the amateur class.
Yep.
Oh boy.
An amateur is gonna walk away with it.
It might. It
No,
might.
what's going to happen?
But we might
What's
have a
going to happen is
stamina
you're going to have an amateur that shouldn't be in the amateurs.
Well, that is exactly why I'm doing this. I thank you for bringing that up because that's exactly why I'm doing this. I am doing this to let the amateur know they don't belong in that class and let the rest of the world see that and say, listen, you're kicked out of amateurs. Anyone who promotes in this Northeast area, you no longer are allowed to enter amateurs. You are in semi-pro at the very least to pro. No more
I'm
sandbagging
gonna
for you.
enter as the novice class if they have one of those for this time.
No, we only have amateur and pro. Just how I started, exactly how I started. That's how we're sticking with it. So
I liked it when they added semi-pro. So like when I first started, semi-pro was there. So I was pulling amateur, semi-pro, and pro.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to get my licks in.
Yeah, a lot of experience. I wish they had that, but here in Colorado, they have Ayers has run the system for so long that once you cross over that 1,500 mark threshold, you're no longer allowed to pull amateurs.
I stopped paying attention to that because I don't pull frequently enough, and that all goes on a point scale.
Yeah, no, and I agree, but it's just hard when the tournaments that
and then you look at it too. You got some people like I don't get it because the numbers are the same, but the numbers they're in different orders. It's like weird.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
And then I look, I'm like, I got people above me. I'm like, I beat fucking half of them.
Yep. It's a weird weighted system, but it works for kind of weeding out the thick. Like these guys are definitely pulling too long to be amateurs, whatever. But outside of that, like I'm hosting my first tournament this Saturday. I'm not pulling the tournament, just reffing and stuff.
I wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, the overall winners there get heavy mugs that are engraved for Battle of the Badges, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, I always wanted to try that. I see I seen you do it. I see Brian do it. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'm like, I could drink out of that.
I'm getting one custom made right now. I won't get it before. If I got it before coming out there, I'd bring it. But it's a 45-pound heavy mug that's getting machined. Because the ones that I'm giving away are 22 pounds, and I'm also getting Thor's hammer, which is a 100-pound Thor's hammer, 2-inch handle with a 75-pound block.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm getting that made also right now.
Oh, I would be curling with that. I would want 2 of them so I can curl it. Just because it looks badass.
If you could curl it, keeping your riser, like that would be fucking wild.
What do you mean?
The hammer,
keeping it dumped or keep it up?
Activate your riser because it's 200. It's a 100-pound hammer.
Yeah,
and a 2-inch handle. So you're dealing with being able to grip around that, hold it, keeping your riser engaged, and then bring it up.
Oh, I could totally do that. I'd fucking die trying.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of the damn hammer. All right, pick it up, right? And then once you pick it up like this.
pick it up without going like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Pick it up from the floor, keep your riser engaged the whole time. Bang.
Yeah. And that's wild. 100 pounds, like I can grab my dumbbell and do 100 pounds keeping the riser, but on a 2-inch handle, that's
changes
3/8 of an inch smaller than a Thomas inch handle. Like
Yep.
it's no joke. So
Well, so we are gonna have some little strength contests here. We do have it ain't 100 pounds, but it's a 22 pound wide hammer that's on a foot and a half. Yeah, it's on a foot and a half inch and a quarter handle. So I'm gonna see how long people can just outstretch their arms for it. For a timing type of deal.
that'd
Maybe
be
throw
fun.
some money down type of
Sure.
deal.
I
Have a
do that
little
with
bit fun
my
with that.
45-pound Olympic bar. Just yeah, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, they had something like that at the Arnold's. I think it was the mug, and you had to hold. I think it was the 22-pound mug. You had to hold your arm straight out or whatever.
Yeah. We do
And
that. That's why I have two of them. We do that. We mess around here. So all the guys here have really strong hands, really good risers that train with me. But we mess around with the mugs. We'll do a wide grip because the mug itself has got a 6-inch diameter and it's real slick. So you're trying to grip that and hold on to it. So you'll pick those up, or
Longer
that's for
than
the
my
guys who got both.
fingertips.
What's that?
That's longer than my fingertips. 6 inch there.
Look, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. You just got to figure out where to get your grip.
I mean, look at this is an inch handle. Okay.
Looks big.
Exactly. Everything looks bigger than
See, I didn't even have to go there this time.
I'm just gonna laugh.
I went there for you, Paul. Don't worry. You're on the screen. You're the show, man. I already knew where it was going.
Yeah.
No, all kidding aside, I'm very excited to actually pull you on a regular setting on a table.
I'm
For
excited to
real.
pull. This is my first time on a Mac table. Like you have the experience on a Mac table. I've
I
never.
it wasn't an experience.
No, yeah. All right.
No. I was palm up and already negative at go.
Yeah.
Every time. So it
With
wasn't like
when
I
you
would.
pull Curtis.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
It wasn't even an experience really on the table. I got to practice on the table the other day for a little bit with Bob, but when I did it a couple times before that event, Dan brought the table to my practice, and I had a little bit of just to get used to familiarity, which it's not much different. It just gives you more drag room if you need it really, and it gives you a little bit. You're able to hop off the pad a little bit. If that's what you do. Some people use that to an advantage, to kind of like hop and gain over as long as your arm doesn't break that little plane. That it's helpful, but it's very similar. The handle, the knurled handle is a little thicker.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like the one table that has the fatter handles. I like that. I like the table.
It's a little weird, but I don't hold the. Do you hold the peg?
No, I put my thumb around it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I touched.
I hold the table.
Yeah, exactly. I touched the peg. I'm holding the table.
I literally. I don't know if
that is one thing I'm not.
That's the peg. I put my hand like this, and I wrap my hand over the side of the table.
Yeah.
That is one thing I'm not fond of with the Mac tables is the fact because I'm used to being able to like grab like right the underside of the table because I'll do the same way.
They're thicker.
But it's a little bit definitely taller.
About 2 inches taller at the edge.
Yeah, so I can't get that real estate on there. I don't have that same type of capitalization. Like I'm digging into this edge of the table, but not on the ridge of the table to kind of really give like a pull.
Yeah.
Well, so actually, I do have a question about that because I did watch the match with you and Curtis Cameron. Because I've watched the video on what the rules are, what the cadence is for your go.
They changed it.
Oh, did they? Because the way he was moving before, even like you would have your grip, you set up here, and right before it was go, he's already carving in, taking that and moving. So I was curious about.
Yeah, so he wasn't supposed to. It's supposed to be close your thumb, close your hand. They're supposed to verify that you could see both the knuckles and then say go.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and one of the new additions to the rule set is close your thumbs, close your hands, don't move, go.
That didn't happen during my match.
Paulie, you're skipping.
Yeah, Paul's froze.
You're frozen. Oh no, I was about to say something important too. It always happens. There he is.
You just hold.
Yeah, I said I had no internet. I'm like, well, I got internet. All
There
right,
he is.
here we go. All right, so yeah, they were supposed to verify the thumb knuckle, and they just didn't, and they just
Gotcha.
let it go.
Yeah.
So I'm can't wait to run that. But I did. I pulled him again at the East First West in Atlantic City like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks
Okay.
later. So it was redemption, and he beat me with his elbow up, and they didn't call the foul. It would have been the second foul. He got me the same way. Got in there real quick, real deep, real tight, and just kind of leans back because he's got a great bicep lock and was able to walk away from the table with my arm.
Gotcha.
Because my arm's so much longer than his, I have to drastically drop it, and he's so strong down, short, tiny arm, like with that really strong like that, and he's in the lock, and my arm's long.
Yeah.
My arms, I have to be, but his hands to like here,
Yeah.
so it's a drastic difference.
No, it's going to
I
be
can't
interesting
think-
for you and I because I think from elbow to tip, we're pretty damn
We're
close.
we're both fucking Sasquatches.
Yeah. Yeah. Big ape index.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, my friend, since I was a kid, my friend Nicky, we're in the gym and I'm throwing weights around. He's going, great babe. My whole life.
It's echoing. It's echoing in my ear. I hear.
Yeah.
it.
So what happened was he got me. I was on the B side. He was on the A side at East First West, and then they decided to, if we were okay with it, which I wasn't going to stop somebody for a great opportunity. That's when he got to Paul Borman's little brother.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember
And
that.
that match was supposed to be me and Porky.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then James Clark was supposed to
Yep,
pull him.
Yep, James Clark was supposed to pull Borman, and I think it would have been a better match. I think if we would have should have just did both of us do it, and then whenever each one pulls each other, that would have been even fucking better.
It would have looked better instead of
Yeah.
one forfeiting for spectating.
Yeah, and then I ended up having to pull for first place, pulling third place. It's like
That's
Who,
weird.
did you pull Frank?
yeah,
Frank Hurst had a war with Porky that day.
yeah,
I don't know if you remember that
he
one.
could. Yeah, I remember him. He got outside because that's what Frank does. That's Frank's move, and that's like if I could do Frank's move, I would have ripped Porky's arm right off. Frank's move is insane. Frank was like when I first started. I pulled Frank in Masters. It was 40 and over for Masters, and I pulled him at Steve's Restoration, and he took my hand. I'm like, how the fuck did he take my hand? He hits reverse
So connected.
runs.
Yeah.
He hits backwards and is able to turn it around from backwards to forwards flawlessly. Always has, and I was just I was literally like this the whole time. He just couldn't finish me because I wouldn't quit, and I finally got the win on him for first place. Like I was his 2 losses. With my hand flopped. I just didn't quit. I couldn't wipe my ass to pull in a fucking open afterwards, but
That's what
that
happens.
was-
That's nature of the beast.
yeah, I'm not gonna. And listen, if it's my first match, you take my hand. I'm not leaving that fucking. I'll lay it the fuck down. You got me in a bad spot, or better hit, and I still got another shot. But if I got another match or another match afterwards, I'm gonna fight it. But if it's like the first match and it's like if you jumped on my arm and got me in a bad spot for a fucking press right out of the gate, I'm not gonna fucking fight from that. That's the stupidest shit. Then
Right,
it's
why
like giving
burn
you it's giving you the rest of the matches. Like
Yeah.
it's dumb. If you know you can't win in a certain position, or you better, you just fucking. To me, it's like some people just fight every single tooth and nail for every match, but you're gonna end. It's a long game. It's a best of 5.
You get injured.
I don't think about the
Dash
injuries.
out. No, I'm saying like
Listen,
if
honestly,
you fight like that.
Yeah, but if even if you do fight like that, if you're worried about getting injured, you already lost your match.
Agreed.
That's fair.
I'd rather break my arm than lose.
Not
Those are not
necessarily.
wise words, brother. Those are not wise words.
No,
I'm
it's
still
not-
young.
we're not
I'll
wise.
learn.
But it's like a simple fact of if you're scared, you can't do this sport scared.
No, you're absolutely right.
There's a lot of arm wrestlers that I'm close with. One comes to my mind that he's lost to some certain person. He's like, that guy's got his number, but I know that guy can beat that guy. Like, I'm like, dude, get out of your head, get out of your own way. It was actually it was last year, Jason Vale, and someone else was saying the same thing, and it was just like Storm was saying the same thing. Like, get out of your head, like just fucking leave it all on the table. So, people get in.
That's what you come there to
I
do,
do it.
right?
I do it. I have certain people I've pulled in the past. I know I can beat them. I beat them. Fucking, let's go inside. I fucking rip right through them. Let's go outside. I rip right through them. But yet, it comes to the match, I fucking sleeping or shit the bed because I'm thinking so many things. Like, it just happens. Some days
Right.
you're on point. Some days you're like lightning. Some days you're sleeping and playing catch up. It's like, and you still, sometimes you get lucky enough, you're playing catch up and you're like, what the fuck? Like, why am I fucking so slow right now? What am I doing? Why am I practice pulling instead of tournament pulling or match pulling? Like, cause you know how it is when I go to practice, I won't hit. I do not hit at practice. I'm terrified
No.
of hurting somebody.
No.
Even the only time I do it is when I have like the biggest fucking green band around my hand and I have a whole nother body holding it.
Yep.
Like not, I don't, you put it around your back so they could use their lat. That's not going to stop the hit. You know what I'm saying? That I need somebody with that shit wrapped around their waist, leaning back on its fucking thing. So when I hit it, I'm fighting with their hand and that band, so I don't hurt somebody because I'm always scared of hurting somebody.
I've been
And
that
then
guy
look at my last super match.
Yeah.
I've
been that guy holding the band, and I got to tell you, I'm not enough to hold that band because he literally launched me across the table one time. I felt like I was going to get slingshot across the yard.
When I pulled Nathan got hurt. He tore his bicep, and I didn't even surge. So
that's bad position, or like there's a lot of things.
It was. I watched it back numerous times. I still feel fucking terrible about it. It's
of
the
course,
nicest guy ever beat. But and that feeling in my hand when I felt it pop, it
not a good feeling.
Was just I kind of was a little open, and I know my side pronation, my rotation of my hand is like kind of ridiculous, and he kind of opened his shoulder up, like lifted up, and it just fucking. I watched his forearm flicker because it pulled right up. And I was just like, I was like, don't move, don't like. I just wanted to like just freeze him. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, oh my god. I just, I hope he has a speedy recovery. He said he's still hurt. He's sitting there. He's like, oh, we're gonna run this back, right? I'm like, anytime you want, man.
Right. No, he's stand up, dude. I was trying to actually help him prep for it, but we just couldn't make it work. I was working in New Mexico, and we just couldn't. Storms and all this other stuff were popping up. We just couldn't make it work. But yeah, I was pretty bummed when I heard that he got injured. So
yeah, me too. I wanted to get a go at it.
Yeah, I just recently pulled with Jordan and Justin, Jordan Sill and Justin Green, and I know
was that?
It was great.
Jordan's a fucking unit.
Yeah, you guys just pulled at WSA.
Right?
Yeah, and you got him there.
Yeah.
So it was a good experience for me. Just to see where
he's got a retarded hand,
dude. It's insane. Like, and for you to say that, and then for you to have taken him there, he's feeling much stronger than he was before. So it was good. It was a really good pull, good time with those guys. Slow pulling is not my thing. I like being aggressive, and I was able to be aggressive with those dudes because they're so strong.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're putting yourself around the right people. I got to travel up to like Paul Lynn's, and I go up there, and I practice. I called him. My son lives 2 hours from him. He's four hours from me. So I go up to my son's house. If he's around, I'll take a break and I'll shoot 2 hours down because I'll be up my son's for the weekend. And I shot there, and I'm like, listen, I want to get ready for the Arnolds, and I want to work on a couple things. I changed a little bit of my style. I'm going to be trying something totally different that I a little bit tweaked to what I normally do, just to see how my power is gaining and the weakness I found in myself.
Yeah.
And I started there, and then I did it again with Bob last 2 weeks ago, and I felt good there. And but I'm able to. I let Paul hit me, and I can just absorb it, and then he does the same. Certain move. We tweak each other, but you need somebody strong enough that you could hit. He could hit.
Yeah.
The only thing that's going to make you break. You got to break it down to make it stronger.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, Caleb, other than our main event match, which is going to be, I think, fireworks, because I really don't know who's going to be the clear winner. I really don't, and that's why I'm really excited about it. is there a match that really, piques your interest?
There's a couple. Like obviously, I have a lot of my friends on the card. Like I got JJ on.
I love JJ.
Aiden LeMay, is like the beast from around here. He's a good friend of mine.
He has
But
come such a long way. He
So
really
he's
has.
he's just an insane person. Like he pulls like 5 times a week sometimes, even though he's injured, and just somehow
young
pulls
again.
through it all. Like I don't know how he
be
does it.
young.
I'm in so much pain, and I'm like I don't know how, but a match that I really like is Brian Malick versus Jeff Boninger. That's
Oh,
probably my
yeah.
favorite because
That's a rematch,
Brian
man. That's a rematch. I
Brian
can't wait to
pulled
watch that.
Aiden and kind of wrecked Aiden, which I was surprised with. And then I saw him at Atlantic City, and he was just like not even trying against everybody there. So I want to see what Brian's level is at. I think he should be ranked way higher than he is right now.
Yeah, he did really well at Winter Bliss too.
Brian's
Brian's
no
and
joke.
his wife's pulling again too.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
he's getting back into it. That's good to hear. We definitely need more ladies in the sport.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, that's actually one of my favorite matches personally. I was wanting that to be the original match, and then Brian wasn't sure if he was going to make it, so I gave it to somebody else, and then someone else had health issues that were we're hoping that they get all better. But now it's back to being the original matches I wanted. I've been wanting to see how Brian does against Jeff because I've gotten to grip up with Jeff down in when I went to Tennessee. They did like that big time all the top 176 guys that buy-in, all the weight classes type of deal. I forgot what it was America's the Great American Bash. There you go, that one. And then I also pulled with Brian a few times and taken losses to him. Each time it's a little less, more challenging for him to hand me a loss. But I think that seeing Brian and seeing Jeff, it's gonna go into a hook, and it's gonna be a hook war. I think the MAC table is going to change the dynamics a little bit of how they pull though, because of Jeff being shorter. For taller guys, I don't think it changes too much of the trajectory of what they do and that their style is. I think it actually caters to them and it allows them to pull a little bit more the way they like to pull.
Yeah, the
Shorter
table's
guys have
what,
to
an inch
adjust.
and a half? What is it, like an inch and a half, 2 inches taller?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
It's better for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
But
heard.
now-
That's when I talked to Ian about it. He was selling that. He was like, "Yeah, it's a bigger table,
It's
better
the same
for
height
longer torsos."
it's the same height as the table I have. I have built a table when I first started. It sits outside with marine vinyl and fucking pressure treated wood and the plastic legs off of fucking 4x4s off a playset. That thing sits outside. The ends pulled on. Everybody comes to my house. The kids, it's because it sits out on a deck. Everybody ends up
Yeah.
arm wrestling.
Hey, that's what you built it. They will come.
Yeah. Quite
My other one's
literally.
upstairs. But let me ask you a question. Do you think Jeff should take a riser, but I don't think he will.
I think he's going to. He actually asked me if there was going to be one available, and I
Do you
said
have
there will be.
Do you have the Mac riser? Table?
JJ Jackson's going to be bringing down that.
That's a smart move. That's actually genius. I love that thing.
Yeah. JJ
Like
Jackson's
the
going to be
base
bringing
that
that
hinges
down.
up.
Yep, the base that hinges up, exactly, and then the riser kind of sits right on top of that.
Oh, okay. No, I thought he had the one. The Mac one was the one that you just fucking click it up and it just the whole floor just rises.
No, it's not one of those.
Like
I
the
wish it was one of
Mazzarino.
those.
Those are
Mazzarino
dope.
or yeah. I like that style.
I was looking to
I
get
have
one
no
of the
use for it.
tables
Yeah.
for our next event, and it's like $2,000 or like something ridiculous just because of like shipping is like an extra 500. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing it.
Yeah,
I gotta find somebody local who can make one of those because I'm sure we'll be able to find one.
All you got to do
Frank
is hit me
Hurst
up.
used to.
All you got to
Frank
do is
Hurst
hit me up.
used to.
Yeah, but
Really?
his table. I think I have a Frank Hurst table, but I have a guy that you probably Cire, you know who Black Widow is, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's my friend Dean. He lives around the
Okay.
corner from me.
Oh hell yeah!
But
So you got a fabricator in your pocket? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He's I met him at PT. Funny thing, we were just talking. He's like, "Oh, you know this guy? You know this guy? You know this guy?" All the strength sport guys, like my friend, just Sal. I'm not sure if he's going to be there. I think if he's home, he will be. But he just took second in grip strength at Arnold's. But
Oh, yeah.
he's
I want
another
to
big
compete.
kid.
I want to compete in grip string stuff.
It's so he's doing actually a seminar, but I can't do it. I have something else. But I think he's doing it. He's got a couple of them coming up. I did one and qualified for Arnold's.
That's
which is
awesome.
cool.
I've got 2 qualifying lists for Arnold's. I could have went this year, so I compete
Yeah.
under GSI. I've never competed before. I competed this summer. Tied for 2 10th place world records and 2 18th place world records, and
Awesome.
I've never trained grip ever. So
Yeah,
I'm
you're
right now
just a
tied
unit.
for 8th place in the double overhead axle. So I'm tied for 8th place for that. Never training it. So now I'm starting to get into it. My buddy Matt's my fabricator, and he has Berserker Fabrications. But yeah, he's built my side pressure machine. I've got all kinds of toys in here that he's built for me. So yeah,
Nice.
It's awesome. But as far as that table, I could if we could get the specs of the table.
yes,
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm waiting for it. I'm gonna cheat, man. I told Ian I'm gonna take measurements when I'm there, just
Oh,
so he
for the
can have
Mac table.
fabricate.
I'm talking. Well, the top is the key part. That's the hard thing. You can make everything else for that Mac table. The cushions and the way it's laid out, it's all smooth. It's different. It's
Yeah.
actually it's like a piece of art.
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah,
looks gorgeous.
Ian-
I can't wait to pull
Yeah.
on it. I really can't. I think it's a good thing. I've watched the matches on it. I think the matches look great.
It's
So
the most stable table that I've ever been around.
I like the micro foul thing. That to me, like these stupid elbow fouls that you get called on, and you're like,
It
my
stops the
elbow
match.
popped. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't exist. A micro foul does not exist on this table because your elbows are set lower than the side pads, and when the ref is looking down the side,
Yeah.
you have to lift up about an inch to be fouled. So
Yeah.
these micro foul hopping, adjusting, getting to your position, you're actually able to adjust yourself and pull and not have to rip the fucking skin off your elbow like I do every fucking. Look at this. I know I do. But I actually did at your house, Dan.
I'm not surprised.
And it was, you just keep pulling. I'm like, people get all these fouls. Everyone's just like, just let them pull. Just let them pull. That's what the Mac table, in my opinion, does. It lets you pull. And with the rule set,
It's designed for
close
that.
your
Yeah.
thumb, close your thumb, close your hand. You look at it. Once he looks at your thumb, then he says, "Don't move, go." That I talked to Ian 2 days ago, day before yesterday. That's the new cadence. So, and it's funny because Dan put it in the opening thing for this. Don't move, go. Like it was. I'm like, oh, you got the new cadence.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly. I'm trying to get people to hear it now, so that's exactly like their brains will be wired to hearing that cadence.
Yeah, I don't want close your thumb, close your hand, go. I don't want that shit.
right.
I want
Start
to
carving,
fucking pull.
start moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carved in. I started. I don't know if I can back up. When it was literally close your thumb, close your hand, go, and I was here, negative.
Yep.
Palm
That's what
facing
that's
up.
what I
Like,
noticed. That's why I asked the question because that's
I noticed
exactly
that
what
too.
it looked like.
I remember seeing that, and I was like, "Oh man, that was rough."
and the funny part was he did it 4 times. One time they actually called the full start, and then they gave him the score, and it fucked my airs record at points up. So it is, and there was an adjustment made, and Ian said it. He's like, I never watched any matches back so much as that one. He's like, we're gonna run that back. I'm like, you let me know when, so I don't fucking put anything into play.
Yeah.
No, I like
right now.
I like the whole format of the MAC championships. Like watching who was it, Philip Larson and Wayne Withers pull.
Yeah.
Philip's a beast, but like watching everybody pull there, that was a great event. I mean, the commentator was cool. You dial it down just a little bit.
That raspy voice, Irishman.
Yeah. But outside of that, man, it was a great event. I think Global Elite was part of that also. So it was
the one. Global Elite was the one I was at. It was a good event, and I was a fill-in.
Okay.
I was a last minute fill-in. I only had like a week or two to and it was I had to make 240, and it was the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember.
So I had like a piece of turkey, and come on with this fucking light. I had a piece of turkey. I tasted like a little taste of everything. I'm like, this is bullshit. I made a fucking Tupperware. I put it in for when I got home. I went Friday night. I went Friday, came home Sunday. And
That's
I almost
crazy.
didn't. I almost didn't go out because of the fucking. I almost got stuck there because of the snow.
That's crazy. But great event. I mean, fucking
Oh
you
yeah,
showed up, showed out.
great event.
So
Great event. Definitely would. I'm looking forward to the next one he invites me on. But
that's
The
what I'm wanting,
next,
man. Growing the mat, growing the sport, more
yeah,
notoriety, more recognition.
I have no problem supporting good people. Put my face out there. But the problem is with me, like a lot of stuff, I can't afford to fly. Like right now, things are tight. It is what it is. I got to keep the food on the table. I can keep the lights on, and I'm not taking the food off my table to do a hobby that I love.
Yeah.
Even though I am where I am, but I don't have the sponsorships. I do the couple names on the back of my shirt. They give me a few $100s, but people don't realize like a week in Atlantic City is $2,000.
Yes.
yeah,
And I drive there. It's a gas tolls. The hotel room's like $300-400 a night. If I got to
Yeah.
fly somewhere, it's like $300. I don't go anywhere without my wife. So if I'm going to fly, it's 2 tickets, which she's my biggest supporter and she loves coming and seeing me do what I do. And I'm not going to do it without her. That's the
no.
way I roll.
They get-
I did that one Mac event because it was so quick, and he added me on the card, and I had a room with someone else, and I wasn't going to bring my wife into a room with somebody else. Otherwise, I would have had to get my ticket. I would have had to get her ticket. I would have had to get my own room. So I was like, you know what, babe, I'm just going to go for the weekend. I'll be right back. And that was it.
Come out to Colorado State this year. You and the wife can stay at the house. We have a guest
Where,
bedroom.
when is it?
It's either going to be September or October.
Well, September or October. All right. Keep me in the loop for that, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're welcome. And I invite a lot of the people that I think are good bowlers, would have fun coming out here. I want to grow Colorado State. So, but
Yeah.
it'd
I
be
wish I could do,
rent-free. So,
that Arizona State card looks fucking great.
oh yeah, same day. You got East
Yeah.
versus West. You got
East versus
Arizona
West.
State. You got us. So,
I don't know if you saw Lucky Wood's post. She posted on a map of the United States or North America rather, and there's I think about 8 or 9 tournaments that are happening the same day. Us 3 are the biggest. If you mentioned Arizona, East versus West, and this one were the biggest ones, and then there's a lot of smaller ones that are happening. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not small because of like the talent that's there. Just didn't get the exposure that we've been having. But I'm fired up for that. I think we got to call it June 6th Arm Wrestling Day or something because it's so like the best of the best are competing that day all across North America.
Yeah, you
And,
just said I'm like everywhere, split up in different places.
yeah. But I think it's a beautiful thing because it shows that the sport is growing.
It's growing because you
B,
could have full blown events in different places and they're packed.
and they're packed. And the other side of that, it's a different flavor for every person. You don't like a specific style, you don't like a specific format, you don't like this ref, you don't like this promotion, fine. Choose your pick. We got plenty of them. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. You have plenty of them to choose from. And
as
that's
long as they're
fine.
not on top of each other. That's the one thing I have a gripe on. It's like you get these people
Yeah.
that are local and one person's throwing it, you're throwing it, and you have another one like the next week and it's down. Like that's why I canceled my barbecue last year. I had it set. It was financial, troubles, but I still had it going to happen. And then I found out there was one the same day. Within 3 hours of me, there was a tournament the same day, and then there was 2 the weekend before and 2 the weekend after, all within 5 hours of me. I'm like, nobody's gonna want to come.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's not even worth it. I'll postpone it. And then when I went to postpone it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just canceling it. This year I'm doing August 22nd. So far it looks like a great date, and I just got to, once I get past this into June, and I'm just going to start putting together, promoting my barbecue, and then try and get see who wants to pull each other. But I don't want to have a backyard barbecue. I'm not going these super matches crazy like you. I'm just going to do 10 matches, but I'm not having anybody that I don't want to have my practice team pulling each other. That's retarded. I want, okay, who do you want to pull from my team? Like I'll pull a guy, or have other matches from other people in different locations, and then have them come and go for that.
You have any 176 guys?
I don't know who weighs what. Dan?
Yeah, me at 176.
I don't want to pull
Ron,
you yet.
Ron, Yeah, Ron Weber. He's 176.
Ron and Don.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see
I call him the
who else.
professional practice puller because I think he barely ever pulls a tournament.
He barely does. He really does. But he's probably one of the most technical guys, at practice. He understands the technique, and he's very smart. And he's actually one of my go-to training partners.
Yeah, who do you think? I gave him the most technical person we have that we practice with is fucking Eric.
Yeah,
And
that's how 176 though.
No, he's 198.
Yeah, 198, 220.
But he's not 220. He can cut right to 198. He was like 206 at your house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gave him the name that mad scientist.
Well, because he is a match. He's got a match against Hawks.
I'm like, he's the type of guy that when he looks at the arm wrestling table, you see all the fucking numbers and geometry in the fucking air floating around his head.
He really is. Well, he's got a match with Michael Hawks coming up, and I think that a lot of people who don't know who he is, that's left-handed, and they don't know who Eric is, and they're selling him out, saying Hawks has an easy win here. I don't think it's an easy win. If he wins, it's going to be the battle of his life.
Yeah, I just think if Eric shows up, it's going to be a fucking great thing. But if Eric's sleeping, Hawk's going to run.
It's a whole different story. Absolutely.
But that goes with anybody. Like if you think it's going to be a good close match, you could go to the table. You could be pumped. You could be ready. If you some days it's just you're good. Some days you suck. That goes with everybody.
Yeah. Well, the polls indicate that I'm the drastic underdog in this, and I don't mind. So
no, I don't think you're a drastic underdog by any means. I'm not fucking underestimating you at all.
Well, I mean, I hope not. In my mind, I've been training overestimating. Like I want to be that guy. So
I want you.
There you go. That's what I want to hear right there. That's exactly what I want to hear. But back to your question though, Caleb, for 176. Oh, young Luda. Michael Service, the guy who breakdances. He's 176. Tall guy with the ponytail. Yeah. He's 176. That might be a good one.
Yeah, me and him might be going out drinking Friday night though. No, actually, before we
don't hurt the door.
I gotta go dancing with him all the time. Do you think you're laughing at me? I actually do. But anyway,
I have to. Why have we not seen footage of this? We need to see footage. You want to dance for?
He was dancing at King of the Table 14.
Yeah, well,
he and his wife.
Oh, that's right.
What you said? Some people are coming in Friday or whatever. What the fuck? I gotta slide out. I think I'm sitting behind the monitor that's holding my phone, and it's blocking the fucking light. You said people are coming out Thursday and Friday. Friday night weigh-ins. After the weigh-ins, are people like going to dinner, going to a restaurant, going to a bar? What's the deal?
We are going to be doing that. Pretty much a live podcast / impromptu, if you may, press conference. And then after that, we'll go out to eat. We're probably going to be going to there's a Texas Roadhouse over here. There's Miller's Ale House. There's a whole bunch of things really
Same
close
fucking
by.
parking lot.
Yeah, like literally everything's right here. Yeah, everything's right here. So we'll take a boat and we can just go take over. And
actually, that's the last place me and Jeff. Jeff got fucking banged up with me. Jeff, well, Cire knows me and my wife like to drink.
Great people. So it was awesome.
Yeah, we have a good time. Listen, life's too short. Enjoy the moment, live in the moment. Like you could go to sleep and not wake up. So every day's a blessing. Don't take it for granted. That's how I look at everything.
Absolutely.
All I know is we'll have Caleb there capturing all the content that he can.
Word.
No, that's Josiah.
That's right. Josiah's gonna be there. That's right. You can't make it. Damn it.
So in my defense, I have my yearly military training, which is unfortunately from Monday to Sunday. So there's really nothing that I can do to get
your reserves.
National Guard.
Okay.
I hit 4 years and in 2 weeks. So getting up there.
And then you're out, or you're lifer.
No, it's 6-year contract for the National Guard to get my college paid for.
Oh, that's the same thing with reserves. Reserves is 6 years
Yeah.
in the military. My son's a Marine, but he didn't like it, and he was lucky enough to get other than honorable discharge because he did not want to get vaccinated during COVID.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Wow.
"See you, I'm out."
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, free, and he was only reserves. He had like 2 weeks in the summer and like every 1 week in a month, and he still hated it.
Yeah, I don't love it either. It's just annoying because like I'm going to Canada for OHH Day, and it's like I have to report that it's foreign travel. I have to do all this paperwork. I like to have a beard, and I have to be clean shaven on Monday. It's just little things like that. I have to have my hair nice and short. It's just
People are gonna walk
annoying
past you
stuff.
and not even recognize you.
Yeah.
But
So
you know what
in
I
the
don't
chat,
get
we
is
got
how
Big
police
Rig Eric
officers
saying
here
hi to you.
have to be shaved.
What was that?
How the police officer can't have a beard, but they can have an ugly ass fucking super trooper mustache.
Military, you can have a mustache too.
That's what I'm saying. You can't have a beard. You can't have like I'm clean. I mean, I got a shave down here, but it's short. Nope.
Yeah.
I could have that. I could have a fucking caterpillar on my lip.
Military has a lot of protocols and stuff that's from the 1950s that they just never thought.
What
to
did you
change.
just do? No, go back the other way, please. Dan,
Yeah, what? I
whatever
fixed
you
it.
just did fixed my fucking phone.
Oh yeah, like this?
Now
Should've
it's
called
normal.
him.
Why couldn't you do this the whole time? Because now this is what I was trying to fix in the beginning.
Well, because
Now I
this
can
is
see
one
more
of
than
the.
Cire's eyeballs. I can see that I'm center of my screen.
You don't need to see yourself. You see yourself all the time.
Well, I want to make sure I'm in screen.
These are just the group chat that somebody was shouting you out saying, "What's up, cruise control?" Big Rig Eric.
Big rig.
Yeah.
And he fucking zoomed me back up.
Yep. There you go.
Now you cut me off again. I'm wondering if this is how everybody else sees it, though.
No. I see you loud and clear. I see you how everyone else sees it. The way I see it, I see you literally your hands on your chest. And you're
I
leaning
can't
back.
see past my lip. I see Cire's nose and up. And that's what I was fucking with before, trying to fix it. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. You're like, oh, you don't got to see
Well,
yourself.
the other view is not that flattering.
No, that's worse.
Yeah.
That's even worse. And if you go to the other view, the other way, it was even it zoomed us all into screen.
Oh, you want to have some fun like this?
No.
As long as you can see me.
I mean, we got a couple of options, man.
No, I don't want to see your big face in your little face in a big fucking picture. No, it's definitely gonna be a good weekend. It's good. I'm hoping everything turns out well. I'm hoping the weather is fucking good. You know, I'm hoping it's no rain, no heat. I don't want a heat wave.
No rain, nice heat wave. Well, here's the cool thing. Ever since putting in the gazebo that I had there, I don't know if you remember when you were up, but when there's a little bit of wind, it picks up.
It comes around. It comes around it. Yeah, it does. I was still soaking wet.
Well, that's because you're going hard for a little while right there. So
well, I was just literally had fucking Bob with two hands saying, "Keep that pressure. Keep that pressure right there. Keep that pressure."
Yeah, I know.
Fucking hold it. And I'm like, oh. Then I'm like, okay, I can't straighten my arm out.
That's Bob.
Yeah. Yep.
He watched me with Shiu Lin. He's like, all right, now try this. Now go ahead, go, but don't do it. Don't go fast. He's like, all right, now I'm gonna stop you. Two hands. And he grabs me and he's like, all right, found your weakness. We're gonna work on this. Pull from here, pull from there, like tweaks me a little bit. And that's what I've been working on for 2 weeks on it.
That's
and
awesome.
then this week I kind of took it down. But it's very similar to what I was working with Shiu with the same lane, but it was still weaker than I wanted it to be.
No, Bob's a wizard. He's a world of knowledge. Got to work with him a couple of times. He's a good dude. He and Neil Pickup remind me a lot of each other in that modality.
That's and what's the other one that Neil Pickup don't get along with? He's like that too. Paul Maiden.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We got Tim
from everyone I
Talmadge.
talked to when I was did the team UK versus USA or whatever. That Paul didn't pull anymore, but Paul, everyone he trains all that that whole team over there. He's like without him I'd be nothing. Like kind of like he's fucking great. So I'm like, oh, it's good to have someone like that. I got people like that, but I can't. They're not strong enough to hold me.
Yeah.
So,
It's a weird plight. It's a weird issue to have.
yeah, it's a shitty issue to have. I
Yeah.
could fucking play with. I could help everybody else but myself.
Hey,
All
man,
it
my
does
team
is
is really strong. Yeah.
everybody's
There's a
got to
team in
band up.
Massachusetts. Nick
Yeah.
Stone and
I
Jerry
know,
Catterat.
but it's 4 hours from me.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know,
That's not a hop, skip, and a jump.
I don't have 10 hours to go to practice.
No,
I'm lucky the wife lets me leave for 2.
My practice is like 30 minutes for me, so.
Yeah, and my Eric's house, Dan's 35 minutes from me and 40 minutes from me tops, and then Eric's like 15. Actually, Eric's 18 minutes because he's the same distance to the train station I go every day. And if I'm going, they used to do it on Sundays, and I work till 4 o'clock. They would start practice. They would do a 6 o'clock practice on Sundays. So or 5, yeah. So I would go straight from work all day. I work 8 to 4, get on the train from Grand Central in Manhattan, go all the way to Ronkonkoma, then get my truck and go fucking around the corner to Eric's house and practice, and then go home. Which was it was convenient, but it just you got to keep me moving because I sit down, I'm fucking sleeping.
Yeah,
that was the worst schedule I ever had. I worked 8 to 4 on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday I was 4 p.m. to midnight, and then I was off Wednesday and Thursday night. I went in for Friday midnight to 8 for 2 nights. So it was like I worked overnight for Thursday into Friday into Saturday, and then I was off from 8 a.m. Saturday morning to 8 a.m. Sunday. So I had literally had like a 24-hour window. So if I went out and had a couple beers, I had to be on a 6:17 train in the morning.
Jesus.
And no normal sleep whatsoever. I'm like, I got to get out of this. And then I got this shift, and I love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we're on this thing for an hour and a half right now. I just got paid.
We got Tim Talmadge
the
in the chat going, wait, people actually practice? Shit. Big shout out to
Tim. Right?
We host practice. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Tim for having Arizona State, having a star-studded cast, and being able to be part of the extended show of East vs. West. So hats off to you, man. It will be playing here at the Pit June 6th. During the summer kickoff, I will be having it on screen. The entire East vs. West event and Arizona State will be streamed here, so we won't miss a thing. We'll be having it playing here to show our support up here in the Northeast to our brothers down south. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I've been trying to make Arizona State for 3 years. 3 years I've been trying to make Arizona State. Something I always end up falling on it like shit.
What was that, Caleb?
Hands down, my favorite tournament is Arizona State. And good luck to Tim on his match.
Yeah, man, absolutely. He's got his hands full, Brandon.
Yeah.
But
I was just saying,
I go ahead.
Is Tim gonna ref his own match? That's my question.
Probably.
Oh, that happened to me.
That wasn't an early hit.
Yeah, my 2 goals. I got to get Arizona State in, and I want a gorilla. So
good old Michigan.
Yeah.
I want to do Gorilla, Arizona, and then I want to go hit up a Florida tournament because I've yet to do that.
Yeah,
and Texas.
I would love to do a Florida tournament too. I haven't been.
I mean,
to Florida
I already got me a
10
bison.
years.
I already got a bison from the Auto Open, so I got to complete the set with the Gorilla and get a couple other ones.
I want the fact to have it. You know what I mean? I want to compete at Michigan State and get a gorilla because I've been a gorilla my whole life. I might as well have one.
Right. There you go.
I think I got a fair shot at getting it. So he's fucking light.
Yeah, you got to bring a little pocket light or something next time.
I've been in this building for a year, and I've never been in this room that I'm in right now.
That's hysterical.
It's not even ours. It's transportation's. but it's a conference room and there's nobody here.
Everybody needs to come hungry, by the way. You know, not just for wins, for food.
I normally have a mild breakfast and then don't eat until I'm done pulling.
Okay. Well, once you're done pulling, you're gonna be plenty of food to eat. Supermatch
Probably not.
athletes as well as supermatch athletes as well as staff, people helping me work the event. Will be eating for free. Anybody who's pulling the tournament gets 50% off prices, and everyone else pays full price, which is not terribly expensive. But we're gonna have burgers, dogs, grilled chicken. We will have steak sandwiches, all cooked to order right there on the spot, by a catering company that actually does like weddings and things like that. They
You
are
have me a
bringing
steak sandwich.
Yeah, there you go. I knew you were gonna have something.
Yeah, I might
Got
have
a
a
little
steak and
something for
egg or something.
everybody. Got a little something for everybody. And they're bringing a 30-foot Airstream they converted to a restaurant on wheels.
Awesome.
So it's going to be pretty cool. We also have family entertainment with blow up axe wall and a target board. It's like a soccer ball target board type of deal. So bring the kids. We have a kids division. I just got told somebody's bringing their teenager. And he was asking if there's any other teens, and I said, I hope so. And, I got the awards for them, so show up, it's going to be, depending on the number of entries for each of the kids division, we will split it up accordingly and, keep the kids safe. But, if you got a teenager that's looking to pull, bring them on down.
Now, let me ask you a question. As far as for your tournament, you're doing one match at a time during the super matches. Then the tournament, you're going to run 2 tables or 1?
2 tables.
All right, so you're going to have 2 MAC tables. So so you're going to have them both there. All right.
Yep.
Just
I have my MAC table, and so we're going to actually have a total of 3 MAC tables on the site.
You'll have JJ and Dan's?
JJ, mine, and Michael Hawks.
Okay.
And
they're all the same newer style tables?
Yeah, it's all the same newer style tables. So we'll have tables, MAC tables you can actually warm up on, which I think does help make a difference to kind of, especially if you've never pulled on a MAC table, you'll get a little bit of a feel lay of the land before you actually compete on it.
I pull the same.
Well, you know what? It's nice to know like where your boundary line. For me, I like to know where my boundary lines were. When I first, because I never competed my first time on a MAC table. I pulled on one, but never competed on it, and it was definitely an eye opener for me. Call me Cinderella or Princess and P. I needed a certain way type of deal, and I like to get the lay of the land and get that muscle memory. And that's where the edge is. I have a little bit extra room now. Okay. And because you do have a little bit of a raised edge. What?
I said I try not to go that way at all.
Okay, I know where the edge is.
There you go. Much better. Much better. Much better. Now you're learning, Dan.
I mean, it only took me 6 years, man.
That's it. I was just looking at pictures of you when we first started in Eric's basement. You're a little fucking chub rock, man. You're a little fucking tank.
When I first started there at Eric's, I think I was about 230, 240.
Yeah.
I first got into sport, I was 270. Now 176. Comfortably.
That's a lot of weight, man. Congratulations. That's a lot of weight for your size.
Yeah, he was like Opa.
He sounds round. That's
Hey, listen, round was a shape for me. It wasn't the right shape.
It is still a shape.
That's what I always said. My whole life I've been A shape, not in shape.
Exactly.
I'm in the best shape of my life at fucking 48 years old.
I'm trying to get there like you.
Yeah, man. You're doing it. You're doing it.
You're doing it, man.
You're down a whole person already.
Yeah, for real. 200 pounds. It's fucking
What'd you
crazy.
say you're right now 370?
Right now I'm 270.
270. Oh, you were 470. Now you're down to 270.
Yeah,
That's
I was
great.
476.
I weighed myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I weighed myself this morning. I was 247.5.
That's awesome. I don't know. Yeah. I did message Dan. I don't think I'm going to even come close to the 240 mark, only because I need to have something for you. If I cut down right now, like I'll be pretty depleted. But I know that by the end of the year, I will be competing at 242s for sure.
Awesome.
So, and be able to pull 2 weight classes, which I never thought was going to be a possibility.
Yeah, that was me too when I first started, and then I just fucking starved myself.
Yeah. No, I'm
I
darn
did it
about
100%. I did it 100% unhealthy.
Yeah. Hey, well, good
You
for
know,
you because you look great.
I appreciate it. But once I started eating again, I went from 244 to 285, and then
Okay.
I was training. I was counting calories. I was meal prepping, and I couldn't get it off
Lean.
again.
Yeah, lean.
No, I couldn't get it off. I got thick,
Okay.
and I was like 280, almost like 285, 290, and I'm like, I need to be lighter. And then that's when the fucking shit. That was 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when the shots first started coming around.
Okay.
And I was
So
doing.
you jumped on a peptide then, or what?
I did tirzepatide, but back then I
Okay.
did Saxenda. Then it was Ozempic, and then it was what was it? The other one. There's another one. I can't think of it. But I was on like every other one. The Majuro worked the best, and then they put me on Zepbound, and I got it to a plateau, and the Zepbound didn't stop working.
Gotcha.
So next step is Retta. So I'd like to be at 230. That way
That's a tall 230.
Yeah, to be able and a lean 230, I'd be happy, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to cut depending on what tournament I'm going to, because I cut to 230 to pull Bogdan just to get my ass handed to me because he's fucking lightning.
Yeah.
I got 1 out of the 4 rounds, and it's because he slightly went inside, and I fucking was just enough for me to stop him.
When did you pull Bogdan?
Not this March, last March.
Okay, I do remember that now.
That was Team USA versus UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wore my 1776 fucking sweatpants.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Tim and those boys went out there with you.
Who?
Didn't Tim Talmadge went out there with you and a couple other guys, didn't they? For the
Yeah, I probably, I don't remember. That for me, that's a 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive.
Gotcha.
For Winter Blast. But Tim's been at like the Knuckles Up ones. I've seen him at. He's been at a lot of stuff. So
I know Bob Brown was in that.
Blends together. Yeah.
Bob Brown was in that one.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Corey Miller was in it. Bob Brown was in it. Marlowe was in it with me. Passmore was in it.
Was RVJ? Was that the one
RVJ was in it? RVJ was in it. Nathan McCallum was my teammate.
Where has RVJ been?
On the couch.
He has some stuff going on.
Gotcha. All right. I figured as much. He usually has a very good reason to step away.
It's public. Like, they're not hiding it. His son is going through cancer right now. So he was actually going to compete at one of our super match events. He was going to have like his comeback on it. I think we were going to set him up like left hand against Paul Lynn, which would have been awesome. But that takes much bigger priority.
Yeah. Of course. Well,
how do you think that would go? Left hand.
Depends if RVJ trains or not.
Yeah. Well, I know Paul Lynn fucking. I know one person that blows your mind that fucking beats his left, and he's a stud. So that's the one person that's most underrated in Northeast right now, in my opinion, is Kevin Kaler.
Yeah. Kevin Kaler is definitely a top dog in the Northeast.
I can't do his style in my left. He'll beat me every fucking time. Fresh or fresh, he's just gonna fucking peel me open.
I want to see him on bigger
stylistically, his left is kryptonite for my left.
People keep telling me to set up a match for him, so
I would
try to think.
And you're not gonna find a better dude than Kevin either.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. Really nice dude.
No, like when you say good to the core, that's Kevin.
Yeah. I remember, I think I was having a big practice and he just showed up at it once, because he was head workout here or something like that. And he just showed up out of nowhere. I was like, what are you doing here? Because somebody told me this is where you arm wrestle. I was like, yeah, but you're like not from around here. Yeah, we're probably there. But no, I know. He's not terribly far, but he's down like in Maryland.
No, he's like fucking. He's not that far. I think he's Connecticut or Jersey or whatever. He's
Oh.
not far. He trains with Latimer.
Yeah, it's down in Maryland.
Latimer lives in New York or Connecticut.
No, he's in
No,
like
New Jersey,
Maryland area.
New Jersey. He lives in New Jersey.
South Jersey, like 4 hours in New Jersey.
That's Jersey.
But it's still 4 hours. You're not going to go 4 hours to go train with, but you'll go there?
No. Oh, it's a desert. No, that's a lot.
Hang on. There's some
No,
You got to
favoritism
remember,
going on.
4 hours for us, and $100 in tolls to get out of here.
Listen, it
But
takes
no,
us
I
an
went-
hour and a half to get off the island, okay?
I went to Jersey for a practice poll when Bowen was there, and
Okay.
and Kevin showed up to that too. But I was like
Yeah,
holding
good
Bowen.
dude,
I was
though.
holding Bowen for friggin' like we were arm wrestling for like an hour and a half, and he was just like, "Keep going, more and more and more." I'm like, "Bro, I can't fucking close my hand anymore." I'm like, "I'm not even holding you with my hand. I'm just holding you with my arm. I have nothing left."
Maintaining
But-
shape.
Cemented in. So for you, Caleb, we already know what's coming up for these gentlemen. What's coming up for Natty Bros? What's next?
Here's the thing. I just graduated college. Like I'm 22. My brother's 26. Like we're younger. This stuff is expensive, man. Like
Oh yeah.
it's when people say like, "Oh, aren't you guys making money?" I'm like, dude, we're losing thousands of dollars. Like what are you talking about? So we're just gonna plan on doing like 2 events a year right now, and our
Oh.
next one is set for November 21st. We already have like the biggest names in the world pretty much confirmed for it. Like we couldn't really
Awesome.
get any bigger names.
Do tell.
Yeah,
Leak it. What's going on? Who do we got?
we can't announce it yet. That's what I'm saying. But there's certain people.
That carrot, man.
There's certain people. There's a family that's pretty famous in Canada. They may or may not be involved, and there's some Russians who have a very large YouTube channel that may or may not also be involved. Can't really get much bigger than that, though.
That's pretty damn cool.
No, I got you.
That's
And if
very
you can't
cool.
read between the lines, anybody who's listening, they shouldn't be watching.
No, you need to quit the sport, hang up your hat, and go, walking around county traffic. Okay, I would never endorse that.
But nothing's like official yet. Like,
No.
we obviously it's too far out right now.
And it's a
But
good teaser. Good enough teaser.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
we're working
Yeah.
on plenty of stuff. It's gonna be
Listen,
big.
you guys are what you guys are doing is great. I appreciate the phone call in the beginning when you guys first started with the first one. Just wish I was able to do it.
Yeah, it was short notice.
Yeah, it's all right. And it was like worst. It was like the week before Christmas or something. I'm like, I got.
Yeah, it was December 6th. It was a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, well, I got 3 boys.
Yeah.
And now I have a grandson. I mean, like now I got to travel back and forth to fucking 4 hours to Pennsylvania just to see my son and grandson. So
Yeah.
but no, keep it up. I'm rooting for you guys. Hopefully you guys find a good sponsor to help you guys out and keep the wheels
For
going
sure.
because you guys have been doing a fucking great job. And
Absolutely.
I've watched every single one so far. So
Yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. The thing is, I don't want people just thinking me as a promoter. I'm still a puller, I'm eyeing those 176 rankings in the next like year and a half. That's my goal right now.
good shit. But right now you're the fucking promoter. Getting those rankings, now you're an arm wrestler.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you
knocking
guys-
you in any way, but focus on, keep your training up, keep everything up, do your promotion stuff. But you guys got to try. You guys could sell yourself. I say it a lot, but I can't even sell myself. But I try. But all you need, you could talk to a guy pouring a cup of coffee at your freaking 7-Eleven, and you have a conversation, whatever. Something the guy overhears you. It's just you got to be at the right place, the right time with the right person, and shit'll happen. And I'm a big, strong believer of good things happen to good people, and it's just a matter of time before it does. So keep it up.
Exactly. And that's exactly what this event is all about. The Summer Kickoff is not just an arm wrestling event, it is a networking. So that's why I like to call it Long Island's biggest arm wrestling and networking event because it is. We have all different walks of life coming together with us. I'm going to have your brother helping me out. He's going to be taking behind the scenes footage, taking interviews, talking, connecting with the different athletes, making those really amazing grassroots connections. We got Cire coming in from Colorado. We got the Puerto Rican, the biggest Puerto Rican showing in the United States, the continental United States, to date. Okay, the biggest
Oh my God,
number
that's me.
of Puerto Ricans, the biggest number of Puerto Ricans, not just the biggest Puerto Rican. Okay, we know you're the biggest Puerto Rican.
Do you want me to have a fiesta?
No. Come in and have a siesta. I would prefer that more.
I'm down for whatever.
We got people from Florida. We got people, from Ohio coming in. We also have something new. I just recently got connected with this guy. This is going to be another overall winner award. It's called Isolation Harness, and it's literally, and you're going to like this one, both of you, big man, because they actually custom make it to your hand size. It's a glove that has a ring on the back of the hand and then a strap that you can supinate or pronate with. So it can wrap around either which direction and you can put it around in different ways. But it's a heavy duty glove that you can really get some work in and attack certain muscle recruitments that other handles won't allow you to do.
I'd love to try that out.
Yeah,
I'm getting my own this Friday.
But that'll only fit the children.
I know it's not going to fit you, but you can see it. You're going to be able to see how it works at the very least. But, the winners are going to be receiving a certificate to pretty much get in contact with him, and he will talk to you how you measure your hand appropriately for him to have it's pretty much custom. They have 3 to 4 different sizes, and I just so happen to be a mid-size. I'm not as small.
But the funny part is me and Cire are going to be the size that's the next size up that they don't have.
Probably. He'll make it. He'll probably make it if you guys have larger hands. This guy's really cool. He as soon as he and I connected, he was like, dude, I didn't realize the applications of this thing I made could be used for arm wrestlers. And then he got his gears going. He started Googling arm wrestling. And he's like, we need to get this in more arm wrestlers' hands immediately.
Of course.
It's a really cool device. I look forward to having one in my hand and being able to share it. So this is where the networking comes in and growing the sport and getting different communities that never seen competitive arm wrestling on a level like this. I would not consider myself a top tier promotion. I am what I like to say a gateway promotion that helps other entities find the sport of arm wrestling, connected with other athletes that can get to the next level, ultimately. And I'm looking forward to being that for people because it excites me to see, hey, let's say one of you guys do amazing and get a call at East vs. West because of it. I'm going to sit here and say, hey, that was amazing. I helped them on that pathway. That's it right there for me. That's why I do this. The opportunities that I get to see and witness and watch other people grow. That's where this energy comes in. That's where all this comes from. I'm just trying to make it so a little more exciting. I don't know about you guys. I like my trophies. I love them. Each one of them has a story. But if I win something that I can use, I don't know, something about a functional award, appeals to me.
I'm a big functionality person.
And I think that, others get a little more conversation out of it. Yeah, I won this at the Summer Kickoff. Oh, where can I get one? Oh, it's right here. Talk about amazing, branding. Grip.griptools.com. That's an amazing way to brand it. But we've been at it for almost 2 hours, gents. Before we sign off on everybody, I wanted to ask, if anyone wants to share, something else that's upcoming, where they can follow you, where they can find you. If they have questions, they can reach out to you directly. So I'm going to start with you, Caleb. What about you? You got what's coming up and where can they find you? Where they can see you on social media?
We're on everything. If you look up the Natty Bros, we're the first one that comes up on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. If you want to message me directly, Caleb, Janelle, I'll respond maybe. If you have any questions, let us know. November 21st is going to be big. And I'm not just a promoter, I'm a puller too. I'm working on it, okay?
Well, those are
Saying.
cute.
Wait till I start my cycle, okay?
Let me know how it works out because I'd love to, but I'm too old. I'm worried about fucking having a heart attack.
Amen. Amen.
Listen, I take testosterone. That's it, and peptides. That's all I do. A little creatine.
I'm 100% clean.
No, well, the difference is when you get old, like me, you need the testosterone level because your shit tanks. Mine was under 200, and doctor was like, this will fix a lot of your problems. That's where I was stuck and all that. But everybody knows. Anybody who knows me, doesn't know me, whatever. You can just pretty much Google Big Pole Cruz, one word, and it'll pull me up. You can follow me on any platform, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, and that's as simple as that.
How about you, Cire?
Mine is just Legend KTR on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. So, and we have Devil's Backbone Pullers, which is our local team. We're about 50 people strong. We host practice every third Sunday at 1 o'clock, and usually about 30 guys show up at the house. We've got 5 tables, put on some barbecue for everybody, so it's a good time. Hit me up if you want to learn. I'm in Colorado.
Amazing.
That's for Caleb there.
Yeah, I can't even see mine. I'd have to put it in front of my face.
Yeah. Hey, that's a fishbowl camera lens, right? You get all the way.
I got to attest to Cire's practices.
See a little baby.
It's like a family hangout. It's like a family hangout at Cire's. I got the pleasure of going there when I went to go visit my sister. She lives in Colorado. I got to go hang out with him and his family. I felt like I was a part of the family, even though I'd never met them before in person. I literally felt like I belonged almost instantaneously. So definitely hit him up. If you're ever in Colorado for any reason, and you're looking to arm wrestle and you want to, get some real good work in while on vacation, that's the place to do it.
Appreciate you, brother.
All right, gents. I guess we can close out with a flex. Caleb, don't feel too bad right now.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.